left to get signs, while me and Derek started painting. So all 7-Elevens have a very iconic stripe pattern on the walls, so I'm going to paint that on all the walls in my 7-Eleven. And I'm going to paint the floor white, because in all 7-Elevens, all the floors are white. I painted the walls while Derek painted the floor. We were not messing around. This 7-Eleven needs to be as legit as a real 7-Eleven. Time to reveal the painting. Here we go! The painting was a success, and so was can shopping. Right here is a bunch of boxes that I bought from old closed down 7-Eleven. It's filled with a bunch of old stuff, and this is going to work perfect for our own 7-Eleven. I can't wait to show the boys. Let's go. And back. That's something good. Oh, God. I got a real 7-Eleven sign. What? Oh, my God. How? An old 7-Eleven was shutting down, so I got their old sign. No way. Now let's see if it works. No! Cam bought a real 7-Eleven sign. This is crazy. This was once a guest bedroom, and now it's literally a 7-Eleven. While we celebrated our 7-Eleven coming together, Hannah was in the gym working out.
My arms are on fire. I'm done with my workout, and now it's time to get a healthy lunch.
Back at the house, Cam was not done with the surprises.
Real.
Today I'm building 4 secret rooms in my house to hide from a real bounty hunter because I've always wanted a house filled with secret rooms. So I'm attempting the impossible to build 4 of them today. Like imagine hanging out in your house and there's secret rooms behind every wall.
Dad,
I'm going to be doing a build challenge against my friend Coy, but what he doesn't know is that I have a mod that lets me spawn into anything. Coy, it's
Your mom is cooking chicken.
This time it's SpongeBob themed.
Your mom is cooking chicken. Do you want to eat that, or do you want to eat some
Yeah, we'll see about that one, Coy.
some beefaroni?
I don't want to eat both.
All we have to do is flip this switch.
You don't want to eat both?
No.
So which one do you want to eat?
The first build is SpongeBob's house.
I'm gonna build the biggest pineapple you've ever seen.
Same here, Coy.
Huh?
By the way, what side do you want to go on?
Obviously the orange side. Yo, I'm just kidding, just kidding. My favorite color is blue. I'm gonna pick this side, of course.
You do love the color blue, Coy, but orange is the best color, so I'm gonna go to this side. We're gonna have 10 minutes to build, so good luck and have fun losing.
Alright, I'm gonna start.
How will you
Coy
say?
can't hear us anymore, so it's time to build SpongeBob's house. All I have to do is pull out this stick and spawn into SpongeBob house. Okay, this house is a lot bigger than expected. I'm just gonna rotate it like that, and I'm gonna move it a little bit towards the center of this wall. And using this stick, I can actually place the build down. Oh my gosh, it is loading in SpongeBob's whole house. So SpongeBob's house is actually a lot taller than the wall. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the wall a lot taller, but while I do that, I'm gonna peek over the side and see what Koi's up to.
Oh, bro, this house is coming out so good. No way Shiny wins this.
Little does Koi know, he's gonna be so surprised when he sees this house. If I type this command in chat, I should be able to make a wall. I think that's tall enough. No way Koi's gonna peek over now. Alright, so the first thing I want to do to this build is actually change the door color from blue to orange. So if I type this command in chat, I should be able to change the color of this door. And there we go, the door is now orange. This looks way cooler than blue anyways. So if we just make a little entrance right here, oh my gosh. This place is huge. Koi's not gonna believe that I built this in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So all around this
Today we're doing a cat build challenge. I'm secretly gonna be using hacks to control my friends. Using the command /plants, I can instantly spawn a new guys in cat now. I know does my friend know. I'm gonna be cleaning the entire body shops to break him. And now let's check out my friend GE. And GE, what in the world are you doing? I'm about to light this ultra rainbow TNT. Are you ready, Bubbles? Wait, what? Don't light that, don't light that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna light it in 3, 2, 1, let's go! But Bubbles, what the world are we doing today? We're gonna be doing the catnap build challenge. Catnap? That sounds super cool. But wait a second, what side are you gonna go on? The blue side or the green side? We're looking carefully at both of the colors. I'm gonna go on the green side. The green side? Mind you, you know what? The blue side is better anyway. I don't know about that, Bubbles, but we only have 10 minutes to build this, so let's get started. Woohoo! Now that GE can't hear me anymore, let's type in the command. And oh my, yeah, our catnap build just spawned in. We're still ahead of GE right now, but it's time to put it in traps.
You cheated.
Fake entrance. Where should I put it? I know, let's put it right.
Daddy, this cheated. The blue guy cheated. Did the blue guy cheated?
Necklace right over here. Let's put down some secret doors disguised as emerald blocks as the entrance, and because emeralds are Jimmy's favorite, hopefully it'll lure him into our trap. For the fake entrance, I'm gonna be making an impossible parkour. We're gonna start off the parkour with these springs that are gonna bounce him all the way up here. Let's see if it works, and nice. And for the next few jumps, we're just gonna make it super duper easy, because we want G to fall for our trap. Add in a few easy fence jumps just like this, get in some ladder action as well. Last but not least, the final spring jump into my trap. This might look like an
Today I bought 100 of the most dangerous kids' toys off of Amazon. Some of these toys are so extreme that kids are banned from using them. Oh my god! So we're about to risk it all to open all of them. Watch at the end of the video to see a toy that caused me to break my foot. But first, this is an extreme slingshot sniper. And today we're going to see how many windows it can break through. And 3, 2, 1, go! My god. All 6 windows absolutely destroyed. This is a very extreme start, but trust me when I say this, the toys are only going to get more extreme, so get ready. I will be waiting, and each toy is either banned or approved for my future kid to play with. So first, slingshot sniper, banned. I would never let my kids use this. This is regular darts. And this is extreme dart soccer. Yo, chill. Everyone is putting $100 into the hat, and whoever hits the bullseye first takes all. I'm going first. No! What? No! I'm exhausted. Running dart soccer is a lot harder than you think. Trick shot! Oh my god, that was so... Extreme dart soccer. I love being 4 for Halloween. The one thing I hated about it was the crappy toy hammer it always came with. So after years of searching, I finally found a real Thor's hammer. Oh. The reason this is such an extreme toy is because it literally weighs 30 freaking pounds. Time to test this thing.
Behind me are 2 rage rings, and both the boys will get 1 minute to break as much stuff as they can with their hammer. And whoever does most damage wins.
Thor's back and ready to destroy everything in his path.
Ow! Are you guys ready?
Yes, we are. Go! Let's go, let's go, 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 go. Oh my god. This thing is destroying everything. Come on! Holy crap! It literally gets disintegrated to play. This isn't working! Hey, open the TV! Nothing stands a chance with the hammer! That's broken! The mannequin? We're trying to get the mannequin! No! On the TV! My hammer broke! I've successfully broken everything!
She's okay with being a little absurd and pompous. That's because I kill it, then stick around just to haunt it. Waiting on my thank you, be grateful that I would even let you watch this.
Down in the new town, I already feel that it's eyes on me. I'm getting looked up, down with these big crowds, they already thrown by the size of me. I don't really get proof, put my deuce up, I will not live in apology. I wish you lose the opportunity and shut, don't make way for a prodigy.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. But today, no waiting around. We jump right into an AFC North battle in Week 1, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Murray looking to change the play here. And now they'll shift things around. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Murray off play action. They'll roll him out right. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
Now he can exhale. His season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
That's out quickly to London. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. On play action, it's Murray. He's got his man. It's Andrews. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now Gordon on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5. Now they'll pitch it out. This is Gordon. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. To throw is Murray. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, back to Achane. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Well, a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. A gain there of 21 yards. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Achane, and he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Murray changing the play. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, Murray. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff, now Murray. That's brought in downfield by London. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
And That's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike, and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Come on.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And they move this all the way down to the 9. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. It'll be Murray on the keeper. No, bottled up fumble. It's out, it's loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
I'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Powell's throw caught by Higgins. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
The throw over the middle, taken in, and way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
A run straight ahead with Achane to about the 40-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Flushed out right. Powell sliding down, and he picks up the first on that play. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things working down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Achane gets it from the gun. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This time they'll throw it with Howell. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Howell. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon will get this up to the 47 and brought down there. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing now is Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This defense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play. But you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your 3rd grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
Here's 3rd and 9. Faking the handoff, Howell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And they'll give this to Achane. Brian Brzee, the man to bring him down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 5. Again, it's Achane. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 78 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun is a give to Achane. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Howell. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Here's 2nd and 10. Sack back at the 16-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Achane. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
That's a tremendous start to the 3rd quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing here, Howell. Gets this one to Hill. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. This pass complete to Higgins. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Running right, here's Achane. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
2nd and 10. Now they go play action with Howell. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. They dial a running play here with Hill. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but with 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Shotgun now for Murray. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, that's the kind of play that was lacking all the way through the first half. Maybe this can give them a little bit of a spark because they're not out of this game by any stretch.
In motion comes the tight end left. Here's Murray from midfield. That is caught Michael Pittman with it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And that's a step in the right direction. This had the feeling of one of those turning point kind of drives. If you come up empty there, it could be a long road back. But they persevered and hung around, and they closed the gap here in the 3rd quarter with their first touchdown of the game.
It's caught at the 1.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Little bootleg here. Howell. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Howell. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Brian Brzee fought in and got him down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. This is taken at about the 14. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Murray now on first down.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. George Pickens, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Now Bush on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 1. On the handoff, it's Achane. And the defense closes quickly there, and will get maybe a yard to the 33. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Now trying to pick it up on 3rd. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll swing this complete out to Hill, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here now, 2nd and 4. They get it to Hill, and they'll let him run. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they look very aware that those could happen on any given down.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. Off play action. It's Howell. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And Howell will throw it. Throw caught by Achane. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now Howell. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Howell now to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. A give, running right, Achane. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Now Hill. Nifty move. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
They'll run. Achane. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Devon Achane. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Murray. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Here's 1st down. To throw is Murray. This is caught. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1. this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Baltimore, it wasn't